Introducing Sanford and Son, a classic TV series from the 1970s. Starring Red Foxx as Fred Sanford, a junk dealer with a knack for sarcasm, and Demon Wilson as his son Lamont, the show revolves around their humorous escapades and quirky interactions. As you watch, get ready for a roller coaster of emotions, with plenty of funny, shocking, and even sad moments waiting to unfold. Which classic Hollywood actor in this TV series was your favorite? And out of the many roles, which one resonated with you the most? We're eager to hear about your cherished memories or personal experiences related to the show. Share your stories and memories in the comments below, and let's reminisce together. Keep watching for more fun facts and surprises. Sanford and Son, a TV series that premiered in 1972, revolves around a father and son duo, Fred Sanford and Lamont Sanford, who run a junkyard in Watts, Los Angeles. The show primarily takes place at their home and junkyard, with occasional scenes in other locations around the city. Fred Sanford, portrayed by Red Foxx, is the headstrong and often grumpy owner of the junkyard. He's known for his sharp wit and scheming nature. Lamont Sanford, played by Demon Wilson, is Fred's level-headed son who often finds himself caught between his father's antics and his own ambitions. Together, they navigate the ups and downs of running their business while dealing with quirky customers, family dynamics, and their own personal aspirations. The show's humor stems from the clash of Fred's old-fashioned ways with Lamont's more modern outlook on life. Throughout its run, Sanford and Son garnered critical acclaim and several awards, including Emmy nominations. Its impact on television comedy is enduring, as it was one of the first sitcoms to feature a predominantly African-American cast in leading roles. Set in the 1970s, this iconic TV series featured Whitman Mayo, who portrayed Grady. Interestingly, Mayo passed away at Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta. Hal Williams, known for his roles as Lester Jenkins on 227 and Sergeant L.C. Ross and Private Benjamin, also played Smitty the cop on the show. Notably, Sanford and Son maintained its time slot throughout its entire run, airing on Fridays at 8 p.m. on NBC. The series was set in Watts, Los Angeles, once a working-class African-American neighborhood that transitioned into a low-income, high-crime area by the 1960s. Gang violence surged in the 1970s, with a decline in crime rates not seen until the 1990s. During the 1973-1974 season, Red Foxx, the lead actor, left the show due to a salary dispute. His character was written out, explaining Fred Sanford's absence by his attendance at his cousin's funeral in St. Louis. Whitman Mayo filled in for Foxx, delivering his lines for a few episodes until Foxx's return settled through litigation. Nancy Culp, known for her role as Miss Jane Hathaway, had her character's name altered as a twist, reversing her first and middle names. This change turned Nancy Jane Culp into Jane Nancy Hathaway, a detail later revealed in a subsequent production. A popular misconception suggests that LaWanda Page and Lynn Hamilton, known for their roles as Esther and Donna Harris, were sisters off-screen. However, there is no credible source to confirm this claim. Fred and Lamont had a secret drawer hidden on the side of a dresser near the kitchen door, where they stashed valuables and money. Opening this drawer required a specific sequence of knocks on the dresser and stomps on the floor. Lamont also kept his engagement ring to Janet tucked away in this secretive spot. There was once confusion regarding Gabriel Dell's involvement with the voice of Boba Fett in Star Wars Episode V: The Empire Strikes Back. A publication incorrectly attributed the voice to Dell, but Lucasfilm later clarified that it was actually Jason Wingreen who provided the voice for the film. Dell likely lent his voice to the animated segment of the Star Wars Holiday Special, although the specifics remain unverified. Fred had 5 sisters-in-law besides Esther, Flossie, Minnie, Ethel, Rosetta, and Hazel. Throughout the series, whenever Lamont threatened to move out or things didn't go his way, he would clutch his chest and fake a heart attack, shouting variations of "Hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you." That running gag was blamed for Red Fox's death from a heart attack while filming The Royal Family. When he complained of chest pains, no one believed him until it was too late. Red Foxx, a huge fan of the Little Rascals, worked frequently with Tommy Bond, who played the bully Butch. Foxx often wore a Butch-style golf cap in many of his shows because of this. In the memoir Second Banana, a bittersweet memoir, Demon Wilson shares his thoughts and stories about his time on a well-loved TV series. Through his words, readers get a better understanding of what happened both on and off the screen. Nancy Culp quickly became a famous actor after arriving in Hollywood, landing a big movie role within just a few weeks. LaWanda Page, who played Aunt Esther, brought her own skills into the role, making the character come alive with her fiery personality and charm. Julio's departure from the show was never explicitly explained. In the Season 5 subplot about Fred and Lamont opening the Sanford Arms, the Arms are described twice as Julio's old place, but it's never revealed why he was no longer living there. In 1975, Red Fox was scheduled to perform a stand-up act in Las Vegas. He arrived an hour late, and when he went to the stage, the orchestra greeted him with his famous theme. However, once he saw there were only a handful of people left in the audience, he stormed off immediately. The orchestra, surprised and not knowing what to do, played his theme song again as he left. During his early life as a dishwasher, Red Fox was called Chicago Red to distinguish him from his friend Detroit Red, who would later become famous as the political activist, social critic, and black nationalist known as Malcolm X. After the 6th season, one of the main actors left to work on another show. This caused some changes in the series. The character Fred Sanford was actually named after one of the actor's brothers. Interestingly, in one episode, there's a female goat named Chico, which surprised viewers because her owner mentioned using her for milk. These events led to the creation of a spin-off series, but without any of the original family members, the new show struggled and was canceled after a short run of 8 episodes. Despite initial reservations from CBS executive Fred Silverman about casting black actors for the show, NBC embraced the idea of featuring black junk men as the main characters. Silverman was concerned due to past failures with shows involving black actors. Instead, he initially favored Irish, Italian, or Jewish characters. However, producer Aaron Rubin and Silverman took the concept to NBC, where it was well received. On the show, Lamont Sanford and Rollo Larson share a close friendship. In a 2015 interview, Demon Wilson mentioned that Nathaniel Taylor, who played Rollo, didn't have a good relationship with him off-screen. Wilson suggested that their apparent chemistry on screen was due to being high most of the time during filming. Red Fox is best known for his portrayal of Fred G. Sanford, the lead character in the series. Throughout the series, he was good friends with Della Reese, LaWanda Page, Carol O'Connor, Norman Lear, Saul Turtletaub, Leroy Daniels, Pat Morita, Nathaniel Taylor, Nancy Culp, Raymond Allen, Whitman Mayo, Hal Williams, Helen Martin, Eddie Murphy, Slappy White, Don Bexley, Gregory Sierra, Noam Pitlik, Alan Drake, and Norma Miller. Lamont's character evolved notably, shifting from hostility towards his father and their circumstances to a more supportive and moralistic stance. This transformation occurred from the first season through the middle of the second, reflecting changes in his attitude towards work, his father, and his future. Hal Williams, influenced by director Ed Cambridge and actor Robert Bob Nichols, contributed to the series with his acting mentorship. In the series, a recurring gag involved Fred Sanford clutching his heart, as if suffering a heart attack, exclaiming, "Elizabeth, I'm coming to you, Elizabeth." This irony was compounded by Red Fox's actual death from a heart attack in 1991. Initially, the network wanted Italian characters, casting Paul Sorvino and Barney Hughes for a test screening. However, the scene didn't resonate, leading to the network eventually relenting and allowing black characters. Notably, Julio and Esther never shared a scene together. Hal Williams, known as the best friend of Ralph Waite, and Marla Gibbs played a significant role in the series. Whitman Mayo, despite not disappearing or hiding, caused a stir in 1996 when Late Night with Conan O'Brien couldn't locate him for a sketch, launching a nationwide search called Where's Grady? Mayo eventually resurfaced, much to the relief of the show. Larry King once revealed that out of all the people he's interviewed, including presidents and royalty, his most unpleasant encounter was with Demon Wilson due to Wilson's perceived arrogance. These incidents offer a glimpse into the behind-the-scenes dynamics of the show. At age 49, Red Fox began his show. His childhood friend, comedian Red Fox, gave her the biggest break of her career when he insisted she play his fiery, Bible-thumping sister-in-law Aunt Esther on his hit 70s TV series. Although Fred claimed the G in his name stood for everything from generalissimo to gynecologist, his actual middle name was never revealed. However, in real life, Fox's father and brother shared the name Fred G. Sanford, with the G standing for Glenn. After a memorable performance in Cotton Comes to Harlem, Red Fox impressed producer Bud Yorkin, who thought he had potential for a new series. Fox's portrayal of the grumpy yet endearing character left a lasting impression. Alongside him, LaWanda Page brought Aunt Esther Anderson to life across 4 different series, showing her acting skills. In the show's credits, Demon Wilson, who acted with Fox, shared a secret Sanford and son was recorded in front of a live audience, capturing their genuine reactions. This made the funny moments and heartfelt scenes feel real, connecting with viewers. The chemistry among the actors, mixed with the timeless humor and relatable family relationships, made Sanford and Son a classic sitcom. It still entertains today and has influenced comedians and writers. Sanford and Son remains loved for its characters and memorable moments. Looking back, Sanford and Son stands as a reminder of the joy of laughter and the importance of family. Its influence on TV is clear, and it continues to be enjoyed by audiences. It's a part of TV history that won't be forgotten. Fred, originally from St. Louis, Missouri, shares his birthplace with Red Fox, the series star. In an episode, he mentions the Mayo travel agency, which was actually operated by Whitman Mayo, who portrayed Grady. Nancy Colt, known for her role as Pamela Livingstone, was once dubbed the homeliest girl on television, but was popular in showbiz circles despite later admitting to being bisexual. Despite initial criticism, her romantic life remained vibrant. In the world of classic TV shows, there were some unforgettable characters that made us laugh and feel connected. One such character was known as the Bird Lady, who became famous for her roles in shows like The Bob Cummings Show and The Beverly Hillbillies. She brought warmth and humor to her bird-loving characters, earning a special place in TV history. In The Beverly Hillbillies, there was a recurring funny situation involving a character named Fred who struggled with his eyesight. Every time he tried to read the numbers on his phone, the audience couldn't help but laugh at his squinting and failed attempts with different glasses. Among the colorful characters on the show, Red Fox played a significant role. His performance added depth and humor, making him a favorite among viewers. Behind the scenes, Fox shared close friendships with other famous comedians like Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, and Flip Wilson, showing the strong bonds within the entertainment world. With its memorable characters and timeless humor, the Beverly Hillbillies left a lasting impression on television. Even today, people still enjoy the laughs it brings. In the production of Sanford and Son, Red Fox, known for his generosity, often found himself in financial trouble. To justify needing more money, he would feign illness, claiming his doctor advised him to eat better. Lamont Sanford's birthday, September 27, 1940, was revealed in the episode Libra Rising Over Lamont. Grady Wilson's character, played by Whitman Mayo, was named after Demon Wilson, whose full name is Grady Demon Wilson. Fox's financial struggles, Lamont's birthday reveal, and Mayo's character name origin added layers to the show's narrative. In the series, three of Fred's biggest nemeses were his sister-in-law and Esther, and Lamont's friends Rollo and Achu. In real life, Foxx was good friends with both Taylor and Morita and was like a brother to Paige, to whom he's been great friends with since their childhood. Demon Wilson served in the United States Army from 1966 to 1968 and was in the 4th Infantry Division in Vietnam, where he was wounded. In the second episode, it is revealed that Lamont's middle name is Grady. But in Season 6 episode, The Lucky Streak, Fred admits that Lamont is his middle name and that he actually has no first name because he and Elizabeth never got around to it. In the heart of a bustling neighborhood, there's a familiar sight that many will recognize from a beloved TV show. The house's distinctive appearance, seen in the show's opening, has become a symbol of a bygone era. Although it never appeared in any episodes, it now serves as the front for Power Plumbing, a business located in North Hollywood. Remember Fred Sanford? Played by the unforgettable Red Fox, he's one of TV's most memorable fathers. His character's antics, especially his interactions with Lamont, created timeless moments that still make people laugh today. Fred even made it to the 42nd spot on TV Guide's list of greatest TV dads. Fans might notice a clever detail in the show's visuals as the credits roll. Fred and Lamont are shown working together, loading junk into their truck. Some of the same junk appears in the iconic title scene, subtly reinforcing the show's themes of perseverance and resourcefulness. In the world of classic TV, few shows capture family, humor, and everyday struggles as well as this one. Its impact is felt across generations, showing that good storytelling stands the test of time. And so, the story of Sanford and Son lives on, loved by fans both old and new. Fred Sanford, originally named John Sanford, played a memorable character on a famous TV show. Despite being 49 years old, his character, Fred Sanford, was said to be 65 when the show started. This age difference added an extra layer to Fred Sanford's character, making him interesting and unique on TV. Fred Sanford left a strong impression on viewers and was even ranked as one of the greatest TV dads by TV Guide. This shows how well Red Fox, the actor who played Fred Sanford, portrayed the character. Red Fox didn't just make people laugh, He also showed sincerity and warmth in his portrayal of Fred Sanford. This made Fred Sanford more than just a funny character. He became a beloved father figure for many. Overall, Red Fox's performance as Fred Sanford shows his talent as an actor and his ability to connect with audiences. Fred Sanford's character will always be remembered by fans everywhere. Nancy Culp, who was Arsenio Hall's very first guest on his talk show, joined the house band during her appearance. LaWanda Page started her career as a stand-up comedian in black theaters and nightclubs, sharing stages with comedians like Red Fox and Richard Pryor. Helen Martin honed her acting skills at the WPA Theater and with the Rose McClendon Players in New York. Their varied backgrounds and experiences added depth and diversity to the entertainment landscape during that time.